Welcome to another episode of Heart Speak. I'm actually walking right now, as you can see. Just kind of staying out in the open. If I get a little dark here, it's probably from the shade of the trees. But anyway, just want to get right into it. What's been on my heart today is the true understanding of success, okay? And what that comes down to, we can rid ourselves of success, of fulfillment, by living out the same story over and over and over. Not ever changing, not ever being in a place to where we think of doing something different. And a lot of times what happens is we may fail or not be as successful one time, and then we just kind of throw it out the window from there. And the only problem with that is you just don't know when your heart, when the universe is going to beckon you to do something that you've done before that this time around is going to be successful. But we've been so afraid to make a mistake or so afraid to fail that we decide that it's not in our best interest to make that same move. And so a lot of times what that comes down to, and what the topic of today is not living from the same story, you know? And when we live from the same story, what we do is we already create an expectation of what's going to happen when the universe could have in mind something completely different happening. You know what I'm saying? So from that standpoint, what we have to realize is that, you know, it's not the same moment. Every moment is different. From the next one to the next one, every second, every single opportunity we have to live each one of those moments are different. So what could have failed 100 times is something that could work on number 101 or 102. But you always have to be open, and that comes down to living from the heart center and not necessarily from logic, the logic center or your mind. So you always have to be able to not hold on to stuff that's going to hurt you in the long run. And when I say hurt you, I mean it could stop you from taking action on something that could be the biggest opportunity of your life at that moment. So what I want you to start to implement is just approach everything as a new beginning. Approach everything as a fresh perspective. And when we do this, what it does, it just allows us to be in a place to always be open to something evolving, something new, something fresh occurring. And that is the attitude that could definitely change our lives when we're living from the heart center.